Sashipeki Choshin Metocham Rira Leshini Gempadi Sangye Shindu Mite Buwai Chokun Namanda Shila Chubasho Idam Gurura Mandala Kamniyatayami.
Sanje Chudam Zote
Chonam La Chanchu Pado Dani Kasache Dagi Chenyen Gibe Sonam Dola Penche Sanje Jubasho Sanje Chudam Sogi Chonam La Chanchu Pado Dani Kasache Dagi Chenyen Gibe Sonam Gi Dola Penche Sanje Jubasho
Sanje
Chudan Sogi Chonam La Chanchu Pado Dani Kapsuch Dagi Chunin Gibe Sonam Gi Dola Peche Sanje Drubash
Sanje
Chudan Sogi Chonam La Chanchu Pado Dani Kapsuch Dagi Chunin Gibe Sonam Gi Dola Peche Sanje Drubash
somewhere in the gym, she got temperature in the session. What we can do up when you do not. Time to get to the church and to one of the starting a joke. Would the somehow chicken and a chat? Yeah. That motivation for listening teaching then. Yeah, not only that oneself free from oceans of samsara suffering and achieve the Lord Nibbana, bliss, state of peace for oneself. that is everlasting happiness. I mean, the happiness, ultimate happiness forever, but so that is never enough of the meaning of human life, purpose of you, why you are born human being this time. That's never the enough reason. Even though it's regarded in the lamrim, there is sublime success, the middle sublime success, the goal of the middle capable beings, or to aim to achieve, but reality is that's never your purpose. Why you born human being this time? Well, then they say why you born human being this time? It was in this most precious one there. Well, then this because the numberless sentient beings from whom you receive all your happiness, present and the past, present, future, including enlightenment. But the Sangha of the refuge comes, so all come from that. So every sentence, every numberless helpings, every numberless anger ghost, every numberless animal, every numberless human beings and Sura beings and Asura beings, everyone are then to be free from oceans of samsara suffering. Not only that, they bring to full enlightenment, Buddhahood, by myself alone. Therefore, then I must achieve state of omniscience, and that. So therefore, then listen to the lamrim teaching. Yeah, and so that's the motivation, special motivation Bodhicitta, particularly in the besides Dharma. So like that. Yeah. So this means every single word that you listen is for not only for you, it's for numberless helplings, for numberless angles, numberless animals, numberless human beings, numberless Sura beings, Asura beings, intermediate beings, for everyone. The teaching that you listen, every single word. So not only actualize the path in your heart, but you see, when you teach to Dharma, then that time you see, this each word then cause the sentient beings, when they hear, able to exercise the path immediately. So to be enlightened with that. And is it one question? See if I can answer. Yes.
Rinpoche, we've been talking a lot about anger in our classes the last few days, in general. And in Buddhism, there's also the differentiation of wrath, for example, wrathful deities. And in my mind, I can't really intellectualize between the two, so I wanted to know if you would tell us the difference between what is anger and what is wrath. Please.
Am I qualified to mention? We have to ask the deity. the most wrathful deity, I ask, why you are showing anger or wrathful aspects? I have to ask, I have to apply. Then I wait for the answer for next life. I wait for the answer for next life. Yeah. So generally, Buddha's way of benefiting the sentient beings, there's a four action, peaceful action, increasing action, controlling action, and wrathful actions. So those whom see peaceful action or wrathful control, increased action, control action, don't subdue the sentient beings, and the only left is the wrathful action. So then manifest wrathful manifest wrathful action to those sentiments that other methods doesn't benefit. So only what left is wrathful action to manifest that. I think 그래 저런 소반에 공부하면서 말해 저런 소바 저런 소반에 공부하면서 there's a path, five paths to liberation, five paths to enlightenment. So part of merit, Tholam, part of merit, and the part of preparation, Jolam, the writing part of meditation, normal learning. So there's five minor paths to enlightenment. So when you achieve the part of the preparation, to Zemmu Sava Chucho, to Zemmu Sava Chucho, to is heat, Zemmu is the tip. From that you don't get the heresy tip. Zemmu Sava, patience, and then Sava Chucho, sublime Dharma. So within that part there's four. So when you achieve that part of patience, then after that, what I recollect something. After that, you don't get angry. After that, there's no anger. After that patience, after that part, the second part is four levels: teach, sheep, patience, sublime Dharma. So after you achieve that part of the patience, Zopa. So then there's no anger after that. Anger after that, and there's the anger after that. Also there's you have full confidence to not be reborn Lord James. After that path, you don't get reborn Lord James. After patience, full confidence. So like that. So, that even the Arahatas who totally removed the disturbing thought obscuration, or see the disturbing thought obscuration and karma. So the cause of samsara is totally removed by directly realizing emptiness, by developing that. So they are detailed in the developing the path is the detailed, and totally cease the delusion, karma. So no, it's impossible to get angry. No anger, even the Arahatas, impossible. So, impossible to rise to anger for the Arahatas. So how it's possible Buddha Buddha have anger? Who has totally ceased the subtle department. The other they don't have a subtle department. They have 4 unknowings. Mishibi Jishi, they have 4 unknowings. They have been removed. So the Arahatas, the Kasure, it is said in the text that peacock has a different color in the feather. So the cause of each color is got a subtle karma. So same thing, the butterfly has many different designs, colors. So in the cause of each color is design. That is subtle karma. You can have also in the human body. You see, you have from the birth time of the different design. On the different design is like them similar on the human body. And those are cause of those subtle karma. So anyway, you see. So tiny flower that shades here, this tiny flower, there's so much detailed color, designs, so much tiny flower. So the cause of each one is the same, subtle karma. Then that one, then Arahatas haven't removed the subtle ignorance as not knowing the subtle karma. They haven't removed that. And then the other one is Buddha's holy action. Buddha's holy action, possessed by Buddha's own holy mind, that not known by Arahatas. Then some distance. unbelievable distance. You see, others cannot see. Only Buddha's omniscient mind see. So there is another unknowing mind. Then the by the time there was Mengojipu, Buddha's disciple. Mengojipu is excellent in psychic power, and one time he was with freedom. He went in the hell realm to benefit sentiments. And he came back. He brought the message that Gunduju is a Hindu follower. Their teacher was born in hell. So he sent message to don't go around to my stupa. The Hindu followers, they build a stupa for the Guru. So the disciples go around the stupa. So he sent a message from the hell through Mengojipu to give message to the Gunduju. So he came up to give message to them. So then they beat him with the plants, with the house plants, beat him so much. All of them together beat him so much. And that time, due to heavy karma, even though it's a arahat, they asked him if is that true that the Guru is in the hell room? Then they asked him, where's his mother? His mother died. His mother died a long time ago. He's in the hell room. So, but he could not see his mother, where his mother was born, could not see. They asked him, they could not tell, then they beat him. Then they didn't believe what bring message that from the Guru that he was born in hell, don't go around the stupa. So each time they go around, his suffering is worse. So there must be he's born, so he's something inside the body. That was not just I don't think it's just I don't know. So anyway, so he didn't remember where his mother. They asked him, so he could not tell. Then he didn't believe it. Well, the Guru sent a message from the hell. So that distance by place. This just unbelievable distance by place, was unbelievable distance by time. So anyway, many people didn't remember. So that happened. So Buddha do not have total abandon on this for unknowing. So there is no subtle obscuration for the mind, totally removed. So all the realizations completion. There's nothing to be gained more. There's nothing. So there's so you see, so you see this, like that, the unbelievable tiny flows, there's so many tiny, some of the design incredible. So this become yours. Each of those causes yourself karma. No, that doesn't have karma, but it doesn't have mind, not sentiment. Not sentiment, even though it grows and dies. can do other function, but but you see, I just remember rose flowers. You change the water and cut a little bit, then it become it become old. Then you change the water, you cut a little bit the water, and then you again revive. So, but it doesn't mean it is a mind. So similar, the plant in the Buddhist, in the philosophical text, it is used. But maybe there's some people, I think Hindu or some other people, that it was mind. I'm sure. So that that you touch the lip like that, and it goes like that. You touch the lip, then it goes like that. I don't know his name. I've seen a Baksa, where the monks debate is a group somewhere there, the platform. So you touch it, then it goes, it goes like that. So there are many plants like that kind of action, but it doesn't mind. So like that, first of all, anger is a total harm. Natural anger is total harm. If you get angry, it's total harm. So Buddha, even Arahata doesn't have, well, can Buddha have total harm to other beings? No way. I mentioned the other day, before you become Bodhisattva, you have to develop compassion to every sentient being, including who harms you, who angers you. You have to develop compassion. So every sentient being, you have to have compassion generated, embraced through all the sentient beings. There's not even one sentient whom you don't have compassion. So this was before the bodhicitta. This was before you enter in the mind path. So there's 5 mind paths, the 10 sutra, then enlightenment. So how Buddha have thought to harm others as possible? No way. Yeah. So the great compassion is generated. Great compassion is a way, is a method, is a way to develop both. After that, you develop the special attitude, to feel the sentiments from suffering, bring enlightenment by only yourself. By only yourself. The special attitude. Then there's after that bodhicitta comes. So actual realization, to achieve enlightenment, so that to free the novelist sentience from the ocean, bring to enlightenment, the realization, not that motivation, not that actual motivation, but effortless, but naturally you feel that way. So you see, great compassion is before bodhicitta, before bodhisattva. So how can the Buddha have thought to harm others? Impossible. The anger is nature of the anger is that. So So the action benefit of a sentiment, pacifying, increasing, controlling, doesn't mean only left it to wrathful, then manifest wrathful, manifest. There's no anger there. Anger, even before entering mind, the path, there's no anger. there's no Torah, there's no anger, there's no. They have generally great compassion to everyone. It is so part of preparatory path. There's four levels of part of patience, then you have anger. So therefore, how Buddha would have anger impossible. So great compassion, the moderation is great compassion. So the omniscience, directly perceiving all the past phenomena at the same time future. So what able to read numberless helping to mind at the same time, numberless hunger was mind, numberless animals to mind at the same time. There's ant, what is scientifically mentioned, 13,000 different ants. So when this mind see every single ant at the same time what their mind can read. So number 3, maybe number 2, I can read the mind. So so like that omniscience. For example, sorry. There is many even old time when Buddha was in India, the people believe there are spirits who enter in the people's mind, who enter in people's body, and act that person it's like the person or the family member who died. Speak that voice and act like that person and tell, because the spirits have just a little bit clear voice, a little bit, just so that you tell what the family did, what you did, bad, good, so tell, and then you actually speak in that voice and like that. So many times they're like that. Many times like that, many countries, and then many people believe that the real person. So that then entering that, then the person says, I want this, I want this, I want that, I want. There's such mentioned as there's a Singapore, there's a Lama Philip, and so his father, something happened like that. So then I think a family member born sort of entered and sort of somebody's body, and then this and you did this, harm did not treat well, blah 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 blah. Then he want this, he want that, so much money. So he spent so much wealth, so much money for that. So because believing in the real. So there happen, many people believe that, and the so many people get cheated by believing that. So the Buddha said it's not true. Buddha said it's not true. The people didn't believe. So many families to bring the grants, to bring grants from many people, many families. Then wrapped up, then piled up, huge, big public. Then Buddha, you see, mentioned Buddha predicted So people believe what the Buddha said. So Buddha preached from which family and which grandside, without looking, he explained everything. So then the people started believing after that. Though there are spirits who acted like that, that not a real permanent member, not that. It's a spirit who acted like that. In Singapore, one time, one boy came to the center. It's the first time he started to come to the center not so long ago. I gave him one mala. And then you see the spirit who acted me, the Lama Zopa, who acted. Then he tells him, advise him things. Then later, excuse me, he can say Lama Zopa, I'm Lama Zopa. Then, do you remember? In Singapore, so one day, his family, and there's a Chinese man who became a Christian, and who advertised and explained Christianity as a Chinese person. So he's trying to become Christian. So they came to me, asking, please release him from me. But there's nothing to do with me, the spirit. So I don't know what happened afterwards. I have no idea. But they came to me. So you can understand. Sometimes spirits, to overpower, to deceive you, they can kind of manifest also. They can to you with beams and shown like Buddha, sort of, they can also do like that. So that my example, the spirit is saying Lama Zopa, I'm Lama Zopa, then gives a message to the man, to the boy. So that's very clear. It's nothing to do with me, and so he gave me, he returned back the mala to me, and I don't know what happened later. I never met. Suddenly the Lama believed her father spent so much wealth and money, but so there are many people who realize this. So, but it's not true. Spirit, it does like that. So Buddha proved the people that what he was saying before is true. From that, without looking at it, he can tell the family what kind of grains. So, for example, say, okay, maybe tea.
Omo ahu, Lama Sangye Lama Chö Te She Lama Gendun Te Kunji Che Po Lama Ye Lama Nam La Chevaba.
there's a geshe in the maybe always it's okay to mention publicly. The geshe in the Bajrayogini, Geshe Latin. This Geshe Tenji, who from the beginning of the Bajrayogini Center, but he passed away so many years, I think, 30, 40 years, something. Yeah. So he passed away. Then the Geshe Latin came later. Now Geshe Latin, teaching as a main teacher, Bajrayogini. He finished Haikeva, Mosir Haikeva 1 year. I think 1 year, Mosir Haikeva retreat, long retreat. He did that first. Then he did the 3 year, 3 months or 3 days, I don't know, the Nyenchen, the long retreat. But he did that. He did that. So after 15 days, I think, not dream. He has I think he had vision of the Bajrayogini. It's like he saw. But he didn't believe. Because he heard spirits can cheat you, spirits can do that. So he heard that before. So after 15 days he began the retreat. After 15 days he saw, but he didn't believe. So then I don't know, my observation is good or bad. Well, I think I just he didn't ask, but I checked, and it seemed to be real. But it's good, but in some ways it's good, because then everything pride, I so much pride, they think you're so good and pure, and so is that thought rise? So then you stay humble, so there's not that danger. So I told him, I made a joke to him, it's a real one, and she's waiting for you. I made sort of little joke, but it's not a complete joke. So, but he heard the spirit can do. You see, he didn't believe. But so anyway, the talk went around. For example, a simple example. You see, somebody, you want to help somebody, no other method to pacify, increase and control doesn't help. So only things to show wrath, only that helps the person. So if you are not angry, out of compassion, you show wrath, you scold, and you show wrath, you don't smile, you show wrath. Like if you are angry, so you speak rude words, wrathful words, show wrathful face. But even though your motivation is to help that person, compassion, so even you relating yourself, you can do that. So no question about Buddha. If you can do that, then as a Buddha, wrathful aspect is saying the anger, that childish, that no connection, no reason. So that when you see wrathful deities, you should remember Buddha showed wrath to destroy your self-chased thought. Buddha showed wrath to destroy root of your samsara. Ignorance from where I went through the emptiness. So ignorance, your ignorance which create oceans of samsara, your oceans of samsara suffering. So Buddha showed wrath to that. Buddha is not showing wrath for sentient being. Buddha is not showing wrath for somebody, but that is so you say wrath, you know that your delusion, which gives you all the problem, all the attachment, your attachments. Then subject gives all the problems, that gives you ocean, makes you experience oceans of samsara suffering, the oceans of each realm suffering. Oh, then that interface you to achieve liberation, for some to achieve enlightenment. I mean, to be enlightened, it interferes that, and it interferes to you to enlighten all the sentient beings. You see, to enlighten all the sentient beings, bring them to fearless happiness. So the self-test would interfere you. Oh, then the showing wrathful aspect is for your negative mind. So that's very good to think that. Like that. The kata. To subdue that, to eliminate your selfish thought, selfish mind, the ignorance that creates your samsara, to whisper that, and show wrathful aspect. So like that. So that to think that way is very good. So that is an outer compassion, and outer compassion. So as we explain the path to enlightenment in the great compassion from the Buddhist path of paper to the purpose, the patient, after the normal anger. So you see, the enlightenment, the Buddhahood unified state of Vajrayana. So that is the unification of learning, the Buddha's holy mind, the holy body. Holy body is not like this, bone, flesh, not like that. So that extremely subtle mind and body is nothing like this, like you have this suffering. So then to achieve that, so that if you achieve that, then you're going to perpetual something. Then no mistakes, perpetual. So as I mentioned before, omniscient mind. that for 100 eons or however you cut the trees from different parts of the world and chop the very small pieces, and then you put in the ocean, stirred for 100 eons or like that. Then you ask Buddha, from which country, from which part of the world, which country, which place, which part of the tree. So Buddha can explain everything without slight mistake, hesitation, everything. So like that, omniscience. So to achieve that unification of normal learning, then you have to achieve the unification of learning, the custody unification of those two. So before that, then you have to actualize. This is the highest tantra. I don't know what I can say that or not, even is it too gross. So you have to achieve clear light and the illusory body separately. And to actualize clear light, then you have to practice Heruka, Mata Tantra Heruka, that which explains the details how to achieve clear light. So conclusion that. So you have to meditate that, learn, you have to meditate that, you have to actualize. Then details which explain the illusory body, how to achieve practice, then Guya Samatha. Guya Samatha explains. So you have to learn, you have to meditate, you have to exercise or to blend from Guya Samatha. Now, to be able to exercise those two parts, then there's so much obstacle. You need wisdom, and you need Dharma wisdom, and you need so much obstacle, especially nowadays, degenerate time. Over-degenerate time now. So therefore, so much a problem, obstacle to exercise the path, realization. So therefore, you need to rely on the Yamataka. The extremely wrathful, not just wrathful, but extremely wrathful deity. You have to rely on that. So by practicing that deity, then how much obstacle there is, and visualizing the Tantra path, its body, then you are able to pacify all those obstacles. Uncomparable deity. It's actually the Madhuchari, Buddha wisdom, all the Buddha's wisdom manifested in this, into this. And this manifests into wrathful, that's extremely wrathful, that's Yamataka. Extreme wrathful, there are different color, different wrathful, but extreme wrathful, most wrathful is the Yamataka. So you need to practice this to pacify, it's overdated in times, now so much obstacle, so you need to practice this. Then you can overcome the obstacle and destroy the obstacles. And then you're able to develop wisdom also at the same time. So these three deities in the Lama tradition, they are most neat. They practice these three deities. It's got a very special practicing these deities. So like this. And the Kasaya. Inventara so Yama Yama is the opposite, what you should be free from. So, Taka is the antidote. So, Shinji is what you should overcome. She is the remedy. So they tell you. Outer, I don't know what I can say or not, or maybe not, I don't know. So outer is a wrathful to Australia, Yama, so those a lot of death. So that you see, Yama, that and then to stop that, to control that, destroy that. Shangrat. The Shangrat, the second is ignorance, your root of samsara, the ignorance, so wrathful, inner, or wrathful to that, your ignorance, to destroy that. Then so that the definite indefinite meaning is outside, but definite meaning is wisdom realizing emptiness. That's the ultimate meaning. So, so that's what destroys your ignorance, eliminates root of your samsara. And from all the suffering, all the problem comes from the depression, all the so eliminate. So that another secret one. That's the category. Transcendental wisdom. That incredible joy. So anyway, those students who receive the tantra teaching, high tantra, they may understand. So so the unification of method wisdom. So the wrathful to in tantra root of samsara is not explained ignorance, but is tantra your impure subtle winter mind. So then so specify that, destroy that, shurat, all like that. There's three different ways to understand. So all like that. So I think it's the end, and other than that, I don't know. Okay? So thank you very much. And other than that, you can use yourself with the compassion. You love somebody, you call compassion, but then no other means can help. Only you should rather, you scold, and you should rather outside. Mind is compassion. So sometimes you need to do that. You see? So so you don't need to tell Buddhas. You can use yourself example. The outside but mind of compassion. So not angry. Okay. I hope it was okay. I'm not sure. Sometimes, if you speak so much, then I don't know anything but, revealing secrecy. This is very dangerous to happen. Very, very dangerous. So I might create so many times in this karma to be born in hell by revealing secrecy. Did so much shopping, the song did so much shopping. The shopping there, created much negative. The shopping made things from shop. So many negative comments created. You bought and then you experienced in the Lord for years. So anyway, okay, okay. So I want to clarify, since I talked about shortcomings of anger, so now I have to say the dedication. This is so important to everybody. So I need people who, the old student might know, so I said, if you make $1 billion charity to all the poor people in the world, and then at the end, even to become Dharma, holy Dharma, could come up, but then if you didn't dedicate the merit to achieving 100%, immediately get destroyed. All that by rising anger, heresy, all that destroyed, like burned rice, so can't grow again, so like that. So the dedication at the end, if you collected merit, that will become real Dharma, then become merit. So that was the motivation that begin. Especially bodhicitta motivation. Even you don't have actual bodhicitta, but effortful bodhicitta. So even you don't have effortless bodhicitta, but if you have at least you have effortful bodhicitta, so general bodhicitta. So you collect more, you collect merit, you collect good luck more than sky. Probably better to mention good luck than merit. Merit, maybe many people doesn't mean much merit, so good luck I understand. Good luck then, lottery, the recent time America, somebody win so many $1 billion. $1.4 billion. Somebody win? Yeah. Yeah. So that you can say good luck, right? Yes. So that if I say merit, maybe you haven't thought of merit before. So I think good luck you thought many times. So able to climb mountains, that's a good luck. Anything so sorry, one thing. So you see, dedicate much when one practice finished. It's holy Dharma, to become holy Dharma. And then, because much dedication, you should not just leave it. Otherwise, anger can arise any time. Our mind has been habituated with anger from beginningless birth. From beginningless birth. So easy to rise anger. So immediately overpowered. You are under the control of anger, or not like that. So also heredity, the older merit you, if you really become Dharma, only Dharma, then all the merit, totally, as I mentioned before, totally destroyed. So that's great, incredible loss, great loss. So should do dedication after you practice, after you finish the practice. So like that, even you meditate to a beggar, 1 rupee or less than 1 rupee or whatever, you meditate to somebody, and then you see not then one person or many people, whatever, dedicate meditate, and so whatever you did, that became dharma, or so much dedicated also that. So dedicating you to achieving enlightenment for something is like drop of water goes in the ocean. Then as long as the ocean there, drop is always there. Drops mixed with all the rest of water, ocean. Then it's always there. So it is unceasing. Since you dedicated to achieving enlightenment, it's like for enlightenment. So so it become unceasing. That marriage become unceasing. So how much you practice, actually it become unceasing. So so the by putting the one drop of water, but if we put it in the ocean, then as long as the ocean exists, drop exists. So they become unceasing. This is a logic at the Shiva. Logic at the request to Buddha. The Buddha explained, this. So after rising its anchor, the merit cannot be destroyed. Merit is like drop water put in the ocean, so that so I become unceasing. Unceasing. Then even you achieve enlightenment, so you always experience the result of good karma or that. So anyway, you dedicate then how you should do the most powerful way is because did my past person which I made it to qualify me, till I made it to qualify numberless and living, numberless, till I made it to qualify numberless Buddhas. You put all together. So the merit was so powerful. So if you want to do $1 million project, then $1 you raise fund from each person, $1, but then later on you become $1 million, then you can do $1 million project. Otherwise you can't do. So similar. So they do that. In particular, now or you did meditation or charity or whatever practice you did, or then manage that. You see, then do the marriage, and then may I achieve enlightenment, and lead to all the sentient beings to enlightenment. So you dedicate for enlightenment like that. So all the merits, even the present whatever practice you did, the merit, all has become unceasing this way. So always can enjoy the unceasing, like put one drop in the rest in the ocean, like that. Like that. So if you rise anger and heresy later, what happens? you see, there's a huge mountain, and there are many trucks can carry the rocks away, but the mountain is still there, even though carries many rocks away. So it became weaker with less rock. So weaker, but it's still the mountain there. So like that, the Pavanga Desingbo gave this example. So like that, so therefore, to not become weaker, what you want to do is, as I led dedication, every day, and not every day, but just some days I did. So like that, by sealing with the emptiness, sealing with the right view, sealing with the emptiness. Or by sealing with the emptiness, that yourself merit, yourself enlightenment, sentiment, everything, by sealing with the emptiness, looking at the empty, so depend rising or do not exist from its society or hallucination, whatever. Is it truly existing? You look at all hallucination or empty or like that. So then his anger rises afterwards, then all the merits cannot become weaker. Afterwards, if you get angry, heresy, but the merit you quite dedicated before does not become weaker. So that incredible protection for your merit. So to achieve enlightenment, yourself, the benefits to enlighten sentiments, you need this. You need the merit to dedicate for enlightenment. So you need this practice is so important to benefit others. Okay, so that. So how I did. I mean, you can do different way, but by looking at empty, all these things, looking at empty, all the emptiness, not that they don't exist. They don't exist in the name. No, they don't exist even in name. Not that. They don't exist. What appears real to you, and what you hold real, or not that. Real means in the existing from a society. No, that's a hallucination. By sealing with emptiness, so how you do just let the meditation, you can do it different way. So, but the essence is the sealing with the emptiness. This way then your marriage don't become weaker. It's incredible protection. Why it become incredible protection? It's because it's explained. You see, what eliminate the root of samsara, root of oceans of samsara suffering. That's ignorance. So what destroys ignorance? Not by directly destroyed, but directly destroys ignorance is not by bodhicitta. Bodhicitta help, benefit, but not directly sees. Directly sees, destroys, it's only wisdom realizes emptiness. So that is the reason why, by sealing with the dedicated marriage, you seal with the emptiness, so that marriage don't become weaker. You understand? That's important, unbelievably important to know that. So otherwise, even you do so much Dharma practice, so much close marriage, but then you don't get dedicated. You dedicate, but only time to time or something, then you also get destroyed by anger. In the use where you don't practice patience. So that's okay. So very, very important to understand this. So the meditation, this how everything comes from the mind. So important. That's fundamental. Fundamental. You see, when the problem comes in your life, you have abused somebody abused you. You see, people get so angry, but if you don't remember childhood time you abused your father or mother, but you don't remember clearly, but you thought, you get angry. If you talk about karma, your whole life teaching Dharma, karma or this and that. In Buddhism, then it's karma. Even you talk, but your own problem. What do you abuse or others abuse you in childhood? What you can't, that one you can't practice. You never have compassion to that person. Never. Impossible. All that. So hard. It's impossible. It's like you put your finger in the fire. It's so hot. So like that. Compassion. Impossible to try to compassion. Impossible. Wow. So hard. Even you talk karma, but so nice, but your own problem. You can't take care. Oh, unbelievable. So, it's a continual compassion. How much? I'll just give you an example, okay? So this meditation is so important. Very, very important how everything, before emptiness, before talking, how everything what appear to your senses, illusion, real something from there, and then you hold on real. But all this is not there. My analysis is not there. Not even the atom exists. Totally empty. It exists, but not that one. Totally empty. So see, before maintaining that, that's how everything came from my mind. That meditation is so important. So especially when you have problems, father, mother, with anybody problems, so you have to relate to that. So your problem came from your mind, not from others. Came from your mind. So in the Buddha Shabbat, there's a Buddha teaching, but the Buddha Shabbat never says. Didra Pana Machana, Gayan Tuna Michede. Didra Pana Machana, Gayan Tuna Michede. Didra is like this if you didn't harm to others. If you didn't harm to others, nobody will harm to you. That's the Buddha's teaching. Basic teaching. Didra Pana Machana, Gayan Tuna Michede. Oh, that's showing karma. So if you didn't harm others, nobody can harm you. If you didn't harm others, nobody kill you. Nobody can kill you. Nobody can harm you. Majida, the Sanskrit was called. What's called? Devotata? Re. Devotata Re. Karasa. Miniswara. What is it? Bibis up. Bibisap. I thought maybe BBC. So she sent crazy elephant to harm Buddha. He always does things to harm Buddha. So one time he sent crazy elephant. But the elephant, when in front of the elephant, it's crazy elephant, but in the front of Buddha, like the dog, when the dog say master who feed him, who take the dog, the dog was so humble, lick the feet into like that. Elephant crazy, but in front of Buddha, so humble like that. Then the Katsuri 1 million Mara, they attacked Buddha. Buddha was going to achieve enlightenment the next early morning. But then this evening, evening at the sunset was around that time. 1 million Mara attack Buddha. All kinds of weapons, like mountains or like all kinds of weapons that shoot that Buddha. So Buddha, whatever they shoot, everything becomes a flower to Buddha. Everything turns out to flower. When it drops Buddha, everything turns out to flower. So nothing able to harm. So at the very last, and then they show old women showing sex. The very last to harm Buddha. And then the young lady showing sex. Then the 3 or something like that. Very last thing to harm Buddha. So Buddha was in meditation, in the concentration, unmoved. So never without in a slight movement. So that in a slight movement, the holy body and the mind and the loving kindness, meditation, the loving kindness to all these matters. So all this million mara totally subdued by the loving kindness. By the loving kindness. So like that. You see, that's because but that's all the mantras. They don't have it. They just disturbing the obscuration, no delusion, no ignorance, no anger, no attachment, nothing. No disturbance or obscuration. Then actually, because actually, but that's long time ago already enlightened. But that's showing the 12 deeds of Buddha, sentence being for us how to practice. Why to practice? Because of suffering. So to specify how to be free from suffering, then by specifying the cause of suffering, then you can achieve the true cessation of suffering, blissful peace, or the enlightenment. Then through the true path. So to show that. So you see why they don't unable to harm the Buddha, everything turns a flower like that. Then let's see. So anyway, like that. So many stories like that. The basic thing is that the base, that's maybe I'm talking a little bit high, but how about the basic thing is if you didn't harm others, there's a partner Majana Gayantuna Michite. If you didn't come, if you, like this, if you didn't harm others, then nobody can harm you. So that means if you didn't harm in the past, nobody can harm you now. So that, so like that. So at least, you see, at least, you know, your happiness, your suffering, anything came from your mind. The creator is you, not God. It's you, your mind. You see, never think that. If you're talking so much Dhamma, but you never think of yourself. Never relate to yourself. Came from your mind. Never think. So can't practice patience. Can't practice compassion. Wow, so hard. For the father or for the brother who abusive, you're angry, so angry. You can't develop compassion, but you want to kill. I'm just saying, but you know, that's incredible mind like that. If you didn't practice Dhamma, if you didn't practice Dhamma, mind is so difficult like that. So here, you see, basic Buddhism, everything is yours, all objects, the whole thing can for your mind. That's like example that, and an example then appearance of that real, and how you create projects by your mind. So without going that much far, just came from the mind. But you saw that you are, or you are suffering, or your happiness came from your mind. But that should be very clear, or come from your karma. That should be very easy to accept. Very easy to accept. When you think of yourself, so difficult to accept. Even though you talk so much Dhamma to people, that's no good. Most important is that one, to see your own example of life. See, everything comes from your mind, and then you're able to subdue your mind. You're able to practice compassion, you're able to practice patience. So that's, you see like that. So then it helps. Then you can help many people. You can help many people through your experience. Yeah, I think, sorry, maybe late. What's the time? 6:25. 6:25? Okay. Okay, maybe so, because like you see, so remember I mentioned, so you see the poster base like that, that you see. I mean, I'm writing that in my side, for you, your side might be your side might be like that. I don't know. Your side, but that might be like this. Yeah. So first you see the base, when you go back your childhood time, so it's the base. And then teacher introduced you that that, but you see that, but you don't see it. That's it. This is that, and see, you don't know this is that. So then the teacher introduced you. This is that. Then you label your mind label that. Your mind label medium that first, second. You see, there's that. There's that. There's that, because there's the Baldi base, the base, Baldi base, that's there, so there's that. That which is merely labeled by the mind. So it is not there. It is not under base. You know, this is not on that base, but it exists. But it exists, merely labeled by mind, because there's a Baldi base, not on there. You see. So, what that is, that's all, nothing else. And immediately, because that's space, because of that, relating to that, because of that, then there's that, the medium by mind, by your mind. So that's it. So that's it. So what that is that nothing more than that. Nothing slight more than that. If it's slightly more than that, it's a hallucination. It's a hallucination. You have to know this very extremely well. Then you see, second of the second. Then after that, the ignorance from beginner's report left negative imprint on the mind. As the particular ignorance, the way things appear, action object, the way things appear, enlightenment, health, something about happen, probably. The way they appear real, then you hold on real. Or that ignorance, that particular ignorance. So left a negative imprint from beginner's report on the mental. So that after the first second, then middle level Z on that, middle level Z on that, then this negative projected, decorated there, real, decorated there, real that. And before you see that was not real in the sense appearing from the society. You don't have that. So the letter second, then this projected real, decorated real on that, what is very labeled. So real on that, so then appears real from that, real that from that. Then second of third second, then you hold on to it. Oh, that's 100%, true. So, mind you see, glass of water. I know, they 100%, this is true. That's ignorance. That's ignorance. But the same thing with the I, the festival level, because I get there, and the mind level, so I see, Tibetan so Tibetan which country, so your mind merely impute I. You see, because the Balti base I get there. So sorry. So that first, second, then second of the second, then on that, then negative imprint project decorated, realize. On the third second, then totally mind hold on. This is real. So then you see that root of samsara. That from that ignorance, all your suffering of the hell, hunger, animal, all the suffering come from that. Come from that ignorance. Yeah. So even the First World War, the Second World War, Third World War, I don't know what happened, maybe not yet, maybe. So even that came from this ignorance, this hallucination mind, king of the delusion. Delusion is the king. This ignorance is the king. You see? Then. So without me going through much, so this is root of your samsara, oceans of samsara. Okay, so all of that. So now, so how so important that to meditate into believing true is that, then believing that's not true. It is a hallucination. So important, very important. So any problem you have in the life, or if you think of the hallucination, then gone. Anger, there's no anger, no reason to rise anger. You see, when you recognize hallucination, any problem you have, or empty hallucination. Hallucination is a hallucination, or it's empty, or it's a middle level. So, also like that. So important to destroy the ignorance. What the root of the old delusion, the king of delusion. Then that harms to any delusion. The meditation on dependence. Any delusion it destroys. So one thing is this all delusion stop to not rise. And so that's quotation. So that's important. Daily meditation. Not only when you study emptiness, the philosophy or something. Even though you are studying, but writing a book, but you need to digest, you need to experience. Otherwise, if you don't meditate, then it's just collecting information. You see, it's I want to say this. 진앙 때문에 칭매장 진앙 때문에 칭매장 또배 잠라 가다면 가지 다들 또배 잠라 가다면 가지 sorry my memory is very bad 또배 잠라 가다면 가지 so I will get my daughter yeah, sorry. 지금 때문에 지금이냐. 또매 잠라 가다면 가지. 냠내 초던 좋아 매나오. 다른 때는 정말 지루지. I think this is by I think this 정말 상보 같은 게 지난 뭐도 사보 정말 상보. 오리바 지난 때문에 지금이냐. If you talk whatever appears to you is not truly existent. It's not truly existent. You talk about. But somebody praise you, somebody criticizes you, somebody praise you, somebody criticizes you, then you dislike somebody who criticizes. You like so much who praise. You see, personally like that. Even though you told him this in the whole world, but but individually yourself, somebody prays, you like so much. Somebody who criticize, you don't like, you hate the person. You see, so yourself like that, you don't practice. So like tape recorder, you only speak. The tape recorder, playing tape recorder, So Nyamlen Chotan Truva Medavos. Nyamlen Chotan. So there's no even the side of the emptiness practice. There's no practice of emptiness, even side of it. Nyamlen Chotan, even side of the emptiness, there's no practice of that. There's no practice of emptiness, even side of it. Nyamlen Chotam Truva Medavo. Please bless me to eliminate totally the eye grasping, this ignorance. Then seven Lama mentioned, maybe I stop here, so I don't go through. Seven Lama stop here after this, but it's good to write down. So that this is telling to yourself, this is telling me, telling you. Seven Lama mentioned, Tata Tunji Nilushi Tajam, Muzin Truba, other sone, Dawayi Ju Kuina Mindu, Sibis our children Talos. Tata Tunji Nilushi Tajams. Even you look for ultimate reality, you see the by the meaning that free from trick statements, the extreme of nihilism, nothing exists. Extreme of eternalism, truly existent, real from its side, okay? Existing from inside, exists by nature, but the everyday language is real. Was it true about other sonnets? So, was it true about other sonnets? If you try to maintain it, but you see, was it true about other sonnets? This I'm not 100% sure, but was it true about other sonnets? So, but you see, you are trying to meditate with the body of tricks, but you see, in the reality, was it true about the hallucination, holding it is true, holding the I true, holding the things true, then this naturally takes over your mind. You can't meditate emptiness. Even you try to look for emptiness, the devoid of trick systems, but you see, naturally it's so powerful because the mind is accused from beginner's birth with this ignorance. So this ignorance, this hallucination, holding the eye, such as the eye, real. The other things totally, totally follow to that concept, ignorance. Totally. So, so the emptiness, no, then there's no idea, there's no emptiness, see emptiness, nothing. There's no idea of emptiness come there at all. So, the method to cut the root of samsara, so your You don't have you don't have that. So you are devoid of the method. You are devoid of the method, cutting the root of samsara, the ignorance. So you are devoid to that method. So you fall in the root of samsara. So that's true. So I think good let there. Okay, all right. So the very important to relate to your own life. You know, the karma or the dharma. Very important. So I stop here. Thank you so much. Then it will take time. So I want to talk about the aggregates, the basis of the I. So even that do not exist. So basis of that also empty. Or that is also empty. You know, that also appears true religion, but it's also empty. It's a level of not the base. So all called empty. So like the aggregates. You know, the base, this appears real one, but it's also empty. It's not there. It's not there at all. So the whole thing, is empty. So here it is. So enlightenment, hell, sometimes you want to think upon whole things. Is what appears real is not there. So to emptiness. So that's the real thing. That you want. If you want to maintain emptiness, you have conscience, your mind has a touch on that point. Otherwise not. I think you are trying to maintain emptiness, but you try to maintain nihilism. Nothing exists. There's so many in sadhana. Then you see, everything you maintain nihilism. Nothing exists. It's not there. It's nothing. So that's not emptiness. That's the nihilism. You have material nihilism. You have to know whether you have material nihilism or emptiness. You have to know. This is the meditation. You do sadhana or okay. So this is my idea. So to check out the like the COVID. You're checking. So thank you so much. Changjo sanjo Rinpoche ma jevana Yamba meba yukone kundu peware shu Tunye tawa Rinpoche ma jevana jeju se tewa
Yamba meba yukone kundu peware shu
Nikasveri didn't kaiga I think that child to realize the emptiness. on behalf of me, on behalf of all us. Because we are not doing it, so she does. Due to all the past, present, future, I made it to collateral. Teacher, I made it to collateral. Numbers, demon numbers, Buddhas, and they're taking the etymology precepts and all the merits of what we collect today, and that which do not exist from society and exist in mere name, merely by mind. Do that, may the I who do not exist from society exist in mere name, merely by mind. Achieve the Buddhahood which do not exist from society and which exist in mere name, merely by mind. Lead all the sentient beings, the say appear real, but do not exist from inside, and then exist in the mere to lead to that Buddhahood, which appear real one, do not exist from inside, even which appear real one, but do not exist from inside. Exist in the mere name. So like do not exist. All by myself alone. By myself alone. The real one. Even it be real, but do not exist from the society. And exist in the mere name. It's like they do not exist. Jambamba Chita Jambata Kunda Sambo Tian de Chindu Tata Kunji Jeton Dalo Jengewa Tata Jeratuma to the Shebe Jawatam Jejingwa Kala Tutunga Tata Yagi Sambo Jeratum Jekam depende Malava College Sabe
Kajin Sumek, Dancing Gyasujo, Kuset Tu Su Chan Shen Chang Guen Gyawe Dancing Kyong Pelwe Kun Su Do Por Se Cho Sun Kuwe Le Mon Tu Ju Da So Du Che Do Sha Den Sho.
Thank you. Good night.